I feel like people don't talk enough about the strategy around architecture with AI to optimize token usage. Is AI really a strategy if everyone is using it? I don't know. Is it? Like, I think it depends on the business and how much you're paying for it. I'm making a Figma app for 3D collaboration. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. So I have worked, is it DARPA? Is that right? I don't know what that is. And so the gap from public to commercial is vast. Absolutely. I agree with that statement. I'm starting a role leading AI adoption of Copilot for a Fortune 500 student. Any tips on starting it out? I would say, first of all, how much are we spending on Copilot? Like that's got to be the first piece of it. And then quantifying how much are we going to get as far as efficiencies and all of those different pieces when it comes to Copilot. Do people actually understand what Copilot does? I think the biggest thing I see with Copilot is overspending on bloat licenses, right? Not everyone, like as we're saying in the comment, needs a Copilot license. Buy the license that the users make sense, right? These people are actually going to use it. Prove success that way. And that's going to be your biggest evidence, right? Is influence from the organization of say, hey guys, these 10 users were able to achieve X, Y, and Z's efficiencies. They did X, Y, and Z project. Isn't that cool? That's going to be way more influential than people being like, you need to use Copilot today. And people being like, especially at that size of a company, right? So hope that helps. Love your tagline. Thank you. Appreciate you. The source code to Claude was leaked about a week ago and it's out there now. Our AI engineers told me about that. So they'll chime in here. Let's see. Don't push a tool at problems people don't feel like they have, right? Do you think it could be a real value add for SaaS for a real issue? I mean, if there is a real issue and if somebody else does that in the marketplace, like what's your exit strategy? Are you trying to get acquired? Like what does that look like? And mapping that out. I also say the big thing I see on, pre-seed funding is people can't map out their revenue model in SaaS. So how are you going to make money? And has it been implemented before? Even if you don't have a paid implementation, are real people using it? And do you have results from that? Let's see. Nothing quite like a case study for validation. Absolutely. Identify early adopters and skeptics. I will say one area of Microsoft excels in being the guy as a platform. Absolutely. That's so a way to say that. I might have to steal that. It's about what all of you, right? Like, so it's about what we're working for. And let's see, I'm looking for pre-seed right now mainly to build up MVP and run tests. I think you can do that without funding too, right? Give it to industry experts, beta test it. So all of that. Once you are in Microsoft, like a gaming system, great graphics. Absolutely. That's so well put. And that's exactly what we're seeing with Copilot right now. It's like, oh, come on, guys. You already have Microsoft. You have to remember only about 3% of Microsoft customers, according to industry analysts, are paying for Copilot, right? So just because it's Microsoft doesn't always mean it works. We have the same conversation with D365 as an ERP system. I'm not at all saying it's not a great ERP system, but just because you have Microsoft M365 does not at all mean you need any sort of Microsoft core operating platform if it's not the right fit for you. Right? We just had a client that bought D365 as an ERP system before we were talking to them years ago. And they found out that they actually needed an MES system, a manufacturing execution system, right? And so that was leaked because of human error and there was a lot of security breakdowns.